Benutze den Schrank, um dich umzuziehen.
You probably want to change. Go.
Hell, blass, sehr blass. Ja, ich bin eine Blassnase, also werde ich mal blass. So, mal gucken. Kurz, gestylt, Sets. Ach, wollte schon sagen, zu gestylt und Sets aus habe ich keinen Unterschied gesehen, also. Ach, nehmen wir mal ein bisschen zerzaust. Ein Bart gut rasiert, 3 Tage Bart. Gepflegter Bart. Henry Cut, nein. Ich sage 3 Tage Bart. Ein Hut. Naja, mal gucken. Baretten, nee. Strickmütze. Naja, ich muss sagen, das hat was. Hooligan-Kappe, na warum auch nicht? Ja, warum nicht? Wie so ein Einbrecher. Eine Brille. Mal gucken. Coole Sonnenbrille. Na, die nehmen wir doch 100 Pro. Und Augen. Blau, dunkelbraun, hellbraun, grün, Haselnuss oder grau. Ach, ich nehme grau.
Orientation's not mandatory.
Ah.
You can turn around and go back to Westridge right now. Although that might make him upset.
Our war does not end here. This target is not the last. With our will and our resolve, Al Samad shall continue these attacks, fight the aggression of the West with its own weapons.
Na gut.
Yes, for weapons have been delivered to us.
Gut, machen wir mal die Tests.
Mikey, be with you in a moment. I'm just setting some things up here. I'm Sean Darcy. I'm going to be running you through tech orientation.
Good to meet you, Agent. What do you need me to do?
We'll be firing up the exercise in a second. For now, just stand there and be quiet, Mikey. Shouldn't be much longer. And here we go. Green lights. I'm glad you finally showed up. Thought you might have gotten lost on the way here. Or were too busy beating up some more guards.
This isn't the only orientation I have to take, Agent. I arrived as quickly as I could.
Yeah, sure. Oh, by the way, not a good idea. Hitting the guards, I mean. The ones here have a lot of time on their hands, and that means a lot of time to hold grudges.
I'll keep that in mind, but I wasn't expecting to be drugged and attacked.
A good agent's ready for anything, Mikey. But enough chit-chat. We got a lot of work ahead of us. Well, you do. I'm mostly here as an observer. I'll be doing your evaluation, too.
What's that out there? A used car lot?
A target range for you. For me, more like a shooting gallery. Head out the door there and we'll get started.
All right, then.
Alrighty then.
Open the locker and equip yourself. If you use them all, just come back and grab some more.
Natürlich.
Alright, everyone's favorite. Grenades. Let's see that arm of yours. Go on. Start checking them. They're concussion rounds, so don't be skittish. They sting, not kill.
Okay, halte G gedrückt, um dann zu zielen. Ja, friss!
Alright, now how about something more challenging? Try a ricochet to hit the target behind the wall. Lob it behind the target and use the wall for a hook shot.
Alright. Geht doch einfach. Tja, Darcy.
Now, try and get one through the window.
Du musst schon mehr versuchen als das hier.
Now for some fireworks. Try and chuck one beneath the truck and take out the gas tank. Never get tired of that one. Now, see that electronic lock there? Use your EMP grenade to shut it down. It can save you time in the field.
Alright. Drücke C, um was auszuwählen. Na dann. Probieren wir mal unser Glück.
It's shut down. No more lock. Alright, see that locker there?
Well, let me guess. You want me to place one on the door?
Nice. And just in time.
Hey, Dart, open up.
Guess some of the other guards will be pulling double shifts for a while. You know those guards you beat up when you got out of medical? Yeah, well, they're gonna be joining us in a second. You've got a head start, so if I were you, I'd set an ambush. Just start running. Me, I'd use the mines. That's what they're for.
Shot at. Watch for devices. Hey, Dart.
Sneaky bastard.
Mist. Sag mal, ist der unverwundbar oder was wird das hier? Komm.
The doc's gonna be pissed. Alright, all done. Head on up, Mike. I'll give you a breakdown on your performance.
Ja, so wie.
So, Mikey, you did all right on the basic run.
Na, 110 geht ja noch.
You know, that performance wasn't half bad. Almost as good as my record. How about we up the stakes? Take this to the big leagues.
Maybe some other time, Darcy. I just want to get out of here and get my assignment.
You're lost then. I thought you might be scared. I mean, I don't really blame you. It's a big world out there. Full of risks.
I'm reporting to Westridge, Darcy, and I don't want to keep him waiting. There's nothing more to learn here, and I don't have time for games.
Knock yourself out then, Boy Scout. But it's not gonna matter. Once you drop the ball, they'll call me in to get the job done.
We'll see. More likely, you'll be pushing the broom. Enjoy the rest of your custodial work today, and hope you enjoy cleaning up your training range.
Alright then. If you change your mind, the range is good to go. Whenever you feel up to it, that is.
Ja, ich glaube, mit Darcy haben wir uns keinen Freund gemacht. Nein, wir machen erstmal alle Trainingseinheiten.
Hello? Anybody shooting in here?
Agent Thornton. Hello.
Hey. Hey, you're the one I spoke to when I woke up in the medical bay. Glad that wasn't a hallucination.
It may have been. Do you remember my name?
Natürlich
I
Mina.
write it down for you.
Mina, right?
That's right. Good to see you've recovered from the medical room with your memory intact.
Memory intact? Speaking of which, I don't remember where I left my keys or my passport.
Confiscating personal items is quite routine. I wouldn't worry about that. But let's get down to the task at hand. I'm here to run you through the weapons training and test your accuracy.
Alright, what's the next step?
Just head through the door to the firing range, and I'll keep in contact with you over the earpiece. Head over to the table, get your weapons, and we can begin.
Alrighty then.
The standard field agent package includes a pistol, SMG, shotgun, and assault rifle. Each has its strengths and weaknesses. Let's start with the pistol.
Na, damit kann ich am besten umgehen, Mädel.
Equip the pistol, then aim down range and take some shots at the target. Good aim. Now, steady your aim for a few seconds. Then fire. Precision shots can take down a target quickly.
Natürlich.
Now, let's move on to the submachine gun.
Alright. Auf zum nächsten.
Now let's empty the clip. Let you get a feel for the recoil. Now take cover. Still using cover, take some shots at the target. Accuracy's terrible when firing blind, but it can get the job done, eventually. Now try popping out and focusing your aim. You can use cover to your advantage here. I've unlocked the door to the tactical range on your right. Let's see how you do against some moving targets.
Okay. Versuchen wir mal unser Glück.
Now, with the pistol, you'll want to be patient and attack when targets get close. Good. Now for the shotgun. Holding the trigger steady and firing can knock down even heavily armored targets.
Ran.
Good. Next. Now for your submachine guns. If you're trapped in close quarters with multiple opponents, the SMGs can help clear the room quickly.
Ja, mach nicht so
Not
lange
subtle
mit
or
den
quiet,
Reden.
but and that's enough. For long-range encounters, the assault rifle's the key. It's accurate, powerful. Just be sure to line up your shots carefully.
Ja, ja.
Watch for attackers from above. They may be out of reach, but not rifle range. That's it. Take the ladder, head up and back. All done.
Ah. Ich habe doch bestimmt gut abgeschnitten. Bitte sag, dass ich gut war. Na dann, Mina, wie war ich?
Good, Mike. I'm logging the results now.
Alright. Is somebody out on the course?
Darcy. He's trying to beat your time.
Well, how's he doing?
Not well. He's distracted.
Oh,
Why?
wirklich.
As soon as he knew you were talking to me, Mike, he was in here in a second. In case he saw you as a challenge for my affections. It's like a cage match with you boys.
So how'd I do on the course?
Calling it up now.
64? Oh, Mann, nicht gerade toll.
It'll do. Satisfactory enough for Westridge, I think. You can give it another run if you want. The course should
Ich
be
fand,
free.
ich war gar nicht so schlecht, also.
I'll pass.
Very well. I'll log your score. I'll have the results sent to your handler, and Westridge can give the rest of your evaluation, provided you've completed the other tests.
Alright. Na gut, wir haben ja noch einen Test zu machen. Spionagetraining.
This is a restricted area. The vending machines are down the hall and to the right.
I'm here for espionage training.
Westridge's new recruit. Good. There's no time to waste. So, orientation. You are familiar with the premise of an obstacle course, I assume?
Yes.
Excellent. And I don't need to explain. Up the ladder is the training area. The first test is navigating through the environment without being detected. Following that, you'll be facing live challenges against the agents here.
Anything else I should know about running this course?
Yes. I suggest you do it quickly. And talking gives your position away.
What's the deal with the security panel?
It secures the entrance. If you're as capable as Westridge says, then you should have no trouble hacking it and gaining access to the course. Clock's ticking.
Great.
Danke. Ah, Parker ist nicht gerade der beliebteste hier.
Course begins now. Hack the door in front of you to gain access to the course.
Alright. Ja, das erste sehe ich schon mal. Komm, 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 komm. Haha.
Always check your surroundings for cameras. We can't have you appearing on the nightly news.
Whoa, whoa.
Mind the gap. The key to stealth is timing. Pay attention to camera movements, then exploit their blind spots.
Nee! Penner.
Taking in the view. Yeah, well, I doubt the view is what's making you head to the control room for your evaluation.
Your score is based on several factors. Sorting the numbers now.
Einer hat mich doch noch gesehen, aber... Oder 3 Punkte, trotzdem nicht schlecht.
Outstanding. Well above average, especially for a trainee. Okay. You want to run it again?
Nein.
No, I don't think so.
Very well, I'll log the results. Westridge can complete your evaluation once you finish the other tests.
Maybe I'll grab a beer first. That obstacle course almost made me work up a sweat.
Course not enough of a challenge for you?
Not particularly. I mean, I guess it's good for the desk jockeys, but...
Then I have an assignment for you. This one won't be logged.
What? You mean like a covert training op? Aren't you guys carrying orientation too far?
Nothing about Alpha Protocol is orientation, Agent Thornton, despite the semantics. The penalty for getting caught, however, won't be a poor score. It'll be detention. So, are you up for it or not?
Well, I'm up for it. Let me see what you need. You want me to head back to the medical center? Why? What's the file name?
Jacob, not only will this be a much more practical use of your talents, but I think you'll be curious to see where in the world you're going to be sent.
Any other intel I should be aware of?
Nothing you can't find out on your own. We aren't even having this conversation right now, and the clock is running.
Got it.
Alright. Ach, wäre auch gelacht, wenn wir das nicht hinkriegen würden. Okay, schaffe die Daten.
Are you waiting for clearance? Go ahead.
Bingo. Gut. War hier geblieben. Jetzt guckt er gerade hierher. Was hat der denn für spastische Anfälle da gerade, also? Mann, Mann, Mann. Der weiß echt, wie man spannend macht. Aber diesmal werde ich nicht versagen. Ich warte einfach geduldig. Ich werde sie einfach überwältigen dann. Ach, jetzt hat er schon wieder diese Spasmen hier. Okay, jetzt hat er anscheinend keine mehr. Sehr brav. Meine Herren. Also, wo hat er sich versteckt gehabt? Na, die Wachen hier werden mich wahrscheinlich hassen. Ja, hat das etwa von hier aus gesehen? Nee, kann gar nicht sein. Okay. Hier ist sonst kein Schwein.